Ah, that's not gonna work. Hi, consider this your intro while I find another filter. Take a few deep breaths and settle in. That was spooky. That's fun. I like the light leak, but it can make people feel a little sick if we're not careful. That one's actually really cute though. You gotta get the perfect filter. That's half the fun. A lot of green screen activity here. Okay, you know what? Let's go back. We're gonna do a light leak. Okay, so hi. Oh, that was scratchy. Just this moment is the new moon in Cancer. Mother wounds, mother energy, child stuff, tears, nurturing, family healing, family planning. It's all coming. So, fully make sure you're doing gentle, beautiful, loving, hydrating things for and with yourself today. And sorry, that was weird. And thank you so much for being here. What do I have in the works that I want to tell you about? I have so much happening, but you can just check my site, roseandclove.wordpress.com, for whatever you need. The podcast has been a little iffy lately, so I'll probably get you some new episodes soon. And, so many new t-shirts. So many new t-shirts, merch, sweatshirts, everything. And you can find all of those on the highlights tabs on Instagram, on any of my Insta accounts. Also, I've put a couple TikToks up because so cute. And 3 generations of creativity continue. That being said, let's get into this quick little reading for the Cancer new moon and go on our merry way. Also, if this reading resonates, if you like it, if it's true, if it supports you in any way, shape, or form, you are welcome to send any tips and donations, support, financial contributions, cash, dollar, cha-ching, thank yous to my Venmo, which is roseandclove999, and my Cashapp, which is butterflyxgoddess, and those are always just posted everywhere all the time. Oh, that's it. And I have a sale going on for the rest of July. The 777 portal sale. Today is another 777. So without further ado, let's bring these messages through. Oh, I made the mistake of intro singing Dochi's summer anthem on Hello, my first TikTok of a couple months back. Being just what it is, ho, what's up? And not every time I open up the camera, that's all I want to sing to y'all. Every good girl needs a little thug. Every black boy needs a little love. If you put it down, I'ma pick it up, up, up. That's just the way it is. Weight of the world. Boundaries. Let go. It's not yours to carry. On my Insta, the Balkan Bruja _ there's a little flowy, vibey, real vid that you can watch, play, and get some of that energy to get yourself jump started on the process of letting go. Go by the water, take a salt bath, drink water, take a shower, cry it out. Let it go. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Here's the thing. Checking out what I'm saying, it's legit. Listening to other readers is cool. Ultimately, there's healing, wisdom, and guidance that only lives inside you that you need to find, unlock, tap into. That's the whole thing. That's the whole of everything. This is the first one that jumped out. And this is water. It's all about water. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Literally just an affirmation of what I said, straight and be opened up. You might want to do, though, this beautiful garden is making me think of, like, you might want to do, like, lucid dreaming, astral travel, work. State where you are just kind of like receptive to messages, right? Super taking care of yourself, but also receptive to receiving love, receiving that tenderness, as well as giving it to yourself. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy. I was just saying, Akashic Records. Visionary, inspired ideas. The ideas, the projects, the visions, the collaborations, the connections that come through during this new moon, make a note of them. Follow up on them. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Sometimes we find ourselves in a position where we're not where we thought we would be, or we're not where, we want to be, or things aren't happening the way we envisioned them. And you need to just see the alchemy of the present moment. This is the work of the alchemist, to transmute. You're being invited to transmute the energy of your life. When people feed you energy, you just transmute it into something else. It's like whoosh, 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 whoosh. When you get like a giant tree and you put it in like a wood chipper, and then it comes out and it's something completely different, don't cut down trees. That's you. People trying to send you this type of giant thing, negative energy, it comes out something completely different. Send it to your bank account and your booty. That's what I do. Clearly it needs some work. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of like a private mom joke, because when you have a baby, if you breastfeed, your body melts butt fat to feed you. You don't need to know that. Rude. Let's take that one. All right, some more message. Oh, not even rude, just feisty. Just short. No attempt to waste. Oh, Lord. Lord Hammersey. Did you meet that person, Lord Hammersey? I didn't like his haircut. Ace of Swords. Well, I'm losing my voice. Speak up, speak up, speak up. I was just saying, those creative endeavors, those projects, those downloads and stuff. Get a pen and paper, write them down. Write them down, because it's like the neurons are firing, the new ideas are sparking, the new connections are coming in, and it might be so much at once. I'm also getting the visual of some of you like actually some of these, this is what it is. Some of these projects and ideas and visions are from the past, and my astrology is not up to par enough to tell you exactly when in the past, and this is connected though to the Venus retrograde. Excuse me. I was able to forestall it. Sometimes I burp, sometimes I don't. But that energy is coming back around, like things that you've blossomed and let go, and like you're starting to see the fruition of them and stuff like that. But also, like, I feel like there's stuff that you might want to write down now, almost like a time capsule, time portal type of energy, and like set it somewhere safe. But like this could even be a manifestation like method. Like you just write down some of your, that's what it is. You just like write down some of your goals, dreams, and visions and stuff on this new moon. And like that's part of your like energy homework, right? You set yourself up with these things that you want to have done with the new moon. And then next new moon, you just open it up and look at them. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed to see how many things got done, because you were able to like actually visualize what they were and then detach from them. So that could be that whole process, forwards or backwards, in the future and in the past. Could be very helpful for you at this time, to not only show you where you are and where you've come from, but to show you that it's possible. That when you write down your goals and visualize them and stuff, things happen. Now, another reason you want to be writing down your stuff and not blabbing about it is because you have some Decepticons. Call Optimus Prime. Just kidding. But Not really. You have people like Fox in the Hen House, Fox in the Hen House. You have people all up in your business who don't really belong in your business, who are coming in and out of your life, and who may gossip. This is the energy of being like these like chismosas, of being like, oh my God, how was your weekend? You're like, oh my God, it was so awesome. This person just reached out to me to do a photo shoot. And they're like smiling in your face and then texting on the other hand. Like, this fool thinks they're going to go to a photo shoot. Coming back to the beginning. That's why you have to have your transmutation workings set up already. So when people send that energy, it gets, repurposed into something useful. Also, though, keep your plans there was that one dancer, I think in Sweden, like at the beginning of Beyonce's tour, and this person was like, Bey told me we should go to Beyonce's concert and they would see me there. Why did I just see Bey dancing on stage? Those NDs or something else. Like, don't even speak about your visions. Just time capsule them. Don't even give the haters a chance, you know what I mean? Because I feel like for some of you also, it's people that are trying to like really, this has to do with like the scammers on IG and all this kind of energy. But there's people real quick that are just like jacking your every move, trying to copy your swag, copy your style, be you, clone you, all this kind of weird energy, right? Don't buy into it, don't fall for it. Next card we have is Judgment. I made a whole video about Judgment this morning, but I decided not to post it because it might have been a little too controversial. But in this position and in this moment, I would say that a couple things. Number one, the people that are judging you, like, they're not God. Like, only God can judge us, motherfuckers. Shout out to my Tupacalypse now, RIP Tupac. Pac is the one. Thug life. What I'm trying to tell you, though, is that it's only really one person that can judge you, right? And they're not likely to be, like, texting you or calling you up. They might. I don't know your life. But don't let these judgmental spies mess up your plans. Furthermore, though, you have the Eight of Cups next, right? So don't judge yourself for things that you had to do to endure and survive, but also don't interrupt with these people's judgment. Leave them to their judgment. Leave them and let them be. And make sure that you're not spending all your time judging other people too, because heads up, you're not a judge either. It's a weird energy here, though, about some people like just wanting to be seen, and so almost like acting out to try and get attention because it's at least it's attention, but that's not the attention that they want. You understand? Yeah, it's childish. Six of Cups. It's like childish energy here, but this is also with this Cancer new moon, Cancer energy, everything. It is about connecting to your inner child, being playful, being fun. Scary Spice, Mel B. Just kidding. Who are the Spice Girls? Power to the world, spice up your life, every boy and every girl. Yes, I'm the Spice Girls generation. Period. Sorry. Ooh, like that. Have fun. Don't be childish. Ooh, look at me, got the wind moving. But there's something that you've already left behind and that you're leaving behind. Don't go back to it. For some of you, this could also have to do with, this could be leaving family, right? This could be about family. But for some of you, this could be like leaving someone that you have a kid with or something like that. Don't be afraid to let go and move on, because like this is also like a number of the infinite. Remember when I was drawing those circle eights and figure eights when I started doing this? This is also that energy of once you're on your path, that's when you actually know how strong you are. That's when you know the power of your limitless ability, possibility, capability, and not really until then. Like every movie you see, everything, whatever, the person's like, I can't do it. Okay. Shout out True Blood. So he's like, I don't know, I'm just a waitress. All season long. Everybody's like, what are you, Suki? She's like, I'm a waitress. And he's like, but Suki. And everybody's like, what are you, Suki? She's like, I'm just a waitress at Merlot's. And then all of a sudden, some like big powers come up and she's like, yeah. and she just straight up shoots light out of her hands. Shout outs to Reiki. If you want a Reiki session with me, hit me up. roseandclove.as.me. Period. Not a period after, just period in general. Because the point is, sometimes you have no idea of your latent memories, latent subconscious, latent blockages, latent gifts, latent powers, latent abilities, until you are pushed into position to activate them. You understand? You still with me? Hold, please. I'm going to put this back up. It's very windy. So, if you're being... Now, I feel like Mickey Mouse. That's unfortunate. But I will endure. Moving right along. The thing about that is, it's not your job. None of that's your job. Your job is to your job is not to try and figure out or know or understand why. Your job is just to show up fully as yourself in every moment, right? Whole time, Suki really was a waitress. Even after all that, she was still a waitress. You just have to show up in your life. Your life and your destiny, your life and your path, your life and your desires is no difference from them. So just show up. Judgment again. Judgment is also kind of that biblical energy of Judgment Day, and in some versions of Judgment Day, the dead who are chosen and who have not sinned and stuff, or who have repented or whatever, they're arisen from the dead. This could also be this big Lazarus energy, but this could also be people from your past. Yeah, fully with Venus retrograde, that's what this is. Who are just risen from the dead. But Judgment time. I started watching Alias because hello, Alias is back on TV. Why would I not watch? Shout out to Jennifer Garner. Okay? For real. That's Elektra. Don't cross Elektra or her OCD or her double daggers. What I'm trying to... Ooh, and she rose from the dead too. Okay, wow. Serious theme here. That was just a coincidence. I was going to say in... Spirit's funny. In Alias, in the first episode, crazy things that happen. Crazy things take place. Crazy things go down. But Jennifer Garner has to undergo this test, and one of the questions was have you ever been so enticed by the crook that you hoped he would succeed? I was bro, what kind of question is that? My thing here is there's going to be a time or a situation or something. This could also be something in the recent past, something you've already endured, but something that's going to sort of ask you or someone sneaky from your past, or even someone sneaky in your present that's going to either want to sort of tempt you back onto an old familiar path that's not healthy for you. That's part of it. Or they're going to want to call you for help because they're struggling, or any of these things. It's major resurrection energy. But the thing is, you don't need to get involved. You need to see how that cycle is closed. Yes, victory for you. You're coming out on top. You are not going to slide down the slippery slope. So let's see what these two cards are. I'm getting Selena. You know when Selena in the end of the movie, the one with J-Lo, where she goes to the mall with her friend, with homegirl, and she's looking at this dress for the award show, and then the woman in the mall is this racist white lady, and she's I don't know if you could afford that dress. And then everybody in the mall finds out Selena's there, and the store is packed, and it's just mobbed down, and she's I think we're gonna go somewhere else, thanks. Boop. There's energy here where when people show you who they are, don't go back to them. You're already victorious, and you don't need the validation of the shop worker or the whatever. Trust me, people are gonna see you, and they can see you riding into victory. So just don't bother. Anything for Selena's R.I.P. Oh. Am I watching Selena this week? Hell yeah. I'm about to sing all those songs too. Beady beady bum bum. Oh, is that somebody's new wedding song? Beady beady bum bum. The Chariot and the Two of Cups. Now this is interesting. First of all, Cancer energy. Makes sense. But the Chariot, and the Six of Wands. The Chariot is about travel, but to me that's also a messenger energy, right? Like, what can your emotions teach us? What can your feelings teach us? Because those feelings are connected to the spirits, the higher self. Like, we feel, well, everybody processes differently. We can feel energy shifts, right? Energy shifts can be the presence of other spiritual beings, right? Energy shifting, travel, movement, and love, balanced communion, relationship, partnership, collaboration, connectivity, emotional balance. This is like heavy yin-yang energy. This is like, yep, and see this black and this white. This is like fully balanced magic, fully balanced energy, fully balanced meridians, blood vessels, like things flowing the way that they're supposed to flow. So communications are coming through clearly and victoriously. I feel like there is something changing in relationships and partnerships right now. For some of you, this could be that somebody's coming towards you. For some of you, this is like, it's a union that's going to bring you a lot of joy and success. But it feels like for some of you, a union that requires travel, or for some of you, it feels like somebody that's coming in for you. But this is also giving very much like your angel swooping in to pick you up and literally just bringing you and like plopping you where you need to go. I heard like distress. Like, don't be scared. Girl, going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Just kidding. We getting married outdoors, bitch. It's summertime. No, but for real, this is cute because what some of you are afraid of is that Coach Carter speech. Marianne Williamson for president, 2024. Just kidding. Kind of. What do we fear? It is not our darkness, but our light that most frightens us. Like, we are not afraid of like that we'll fail. We're afraid that we are greater, that we have greatness beyond measure. Just to paraphrase, okay? This is the full package. Complete. Finito. Done. La fin. This is it. The end. Roll credits. This is, the joy, the family, the house, the land, the children playing happily, the jobs all lined up, the activist community working together to stop climate change. Recycle, bish. Watch your water. Learn about composting toilets. This is everything. And it's already yours. So congratulations. I'm so excited for you. This is like, now I have this song in my head, going to the chapel and we're going to get married. Oh my gosh. I sing a lot today. Get used to it, friends. Look at this. This is such lovely energy. And that's not even really right, because this was first. Victory, health, wealth, success. Communion, balanced union, co-union, and communication. With the blessing of the angels, with the archangels themselves, with that yin-yang energy, night and day. Ooh, don't let me start singing and listening to Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald and her thing. Black and not white. I don't know. I want to tell people to study the Tao, but the Tao is not about proselytizing. But yeah, just like really the energy just flowing through the channels the way that it's supposed to flow. And so beautiful. Oh. It feels like a joke, but it's serious. 10 of Pentacles. Bonus card. If that wasn't enough, Your guides are also giving you some type of spiritual gift. You're getting a, I said spiritual gift because this card is like inheritance, right? It's inheritance, which is like wealth, but this card is fully about like, let's get into this real quick. Pentacles represent coins, money, cash, moolah, dinero, dollars, gold, valuable things, gems. You understand where I'm going with this? But the sign that the element of signs that pentacles represent are earth, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also the body, right? So the 10 of Pentacles speaks to an inheritance and something that you're getting. Like you see this older, kindly gentleman that's like an ancestor, that's somebody watching over you, that's here gifting something to you. This could also be, I'm hearing for some of you, it's like a mentor or like somebody who sees the work that you're doing, the value that you're doing. Oh, for some of you, that's, okay, very different kinds of relationships of all calibers. Some people just watch you, they'll like what you're doing. But for the body to like be here and be healthy and be thriving and be receiving things, to me that's also like, I'm an energy worker, I've been talking about the energy, but that's also about the energy, right? So this can be cash coming in and like spiritual things that are passed down, what you call them, that word I just said, you the beneficiary. It's like a gift, but it's also something where the reason I'm talking about the body is because this is also about like like curses breaking, being finished. What this gift is, it's connected to you not having to like work so hard as some ancestors worked, and family being gifted. And some of this, you're not gonna like know where it came from. It's gonna like seem like money's raining down from the sky. For some of you, your family's been poor for every generation, and you're just the one who secretly won the lottery for $6 billion. You don't tell a soul, whatever. Everybody's life gets better once you figure out how to stabilize that. But for some of you, this is connected to like physical gifts. Like, this is so interesting. Like, that are passed down. Okay, thank you. For some of you, this has to do with something about the way that you look, something about one of your characteristics. Like, could be like, your sense of humor or your artistic, ability, or a gift like a singing or healing or something. But this is the word is gone from me. It's so fun. Inheritance. Okay, Spirit was just testing me because I had that word as soon as I started the card, and then they wanted me to say all that other stuff that I just said. The spiritual inheritance, it's like gonna be visible. I don't know how else to describe it. Like your aura is glowing. And this is also very connected to your being able to rest, have ease, and have a beautiful foundation. A foundation in maybe a kind of life and also a spiritual practice connectedly and openly that they could not practice. Confirmation. Also, for some of you, I know capitalism, you know what I mean? It's really intense. But it's like when you rest, you're able to see more of these gifts, more of your inheritance, more of your health. And, there are 7 types of rest. It's not just all about sleep, but this is how you unlock it. This is how you receive it. So again, for some of you, that's like actual like inheritance, like of money, something to do with your body. For some of you, that's gifts that you've been handed down, like could be like, something about the way that you look, etc., etc. And for some of you, that is, the money, the gold, the valuable things. It could be also something you like find, like it's going to be very like surprising the way that this happened. Like I'm seeing like somebody finds like a ring and they're like, oh, is this an antique or something? And it was like from an elder or an ancestor or something. Stuff like that. But also just really, really, really rest. Rest is the foundation which things spring out of. Rest is also when you are in a more receptive state, sometimes, in some ways. And you can receive messages and visions differently. I'm seeing for a lot of you that's like a very common thing. So make sure that you start to have a really lovely or multiple really lovely rest routines and rest rituals to help with that. And you might want to keep like a notepad next to where you sleep or something, so when you wake up you can just like make some notes or whatever, because you have new ideas, new money, new visions that are not just yours, and you don't want to forget them or lose them or whatever. Anyway, that's my time. Oh, yes, exactly. The star. I had to pause because sometimes my spirits want me to like speak in different languages and stuff, and I'm like a little shy about it sometimes, but sometimes not. Anyways, that's about me. Oh, this one wouldn't fold in. Oh yeah, okay, interesting. They showed me the Five of Swords again. That was like the second card that came out, if I remember correctly. The energy of deception is also an art. So I also see that for some of you, if there's a situation where you have to be deceptive to thrive, then just make sure that you like don't get caught, because it seems like people might be watching you. Let me give you a perfect example. Somebody's trying to steal baby formula. Like, let them be. But there's just an energy of just like a little bit of conflict, a little bit of deception. And some of that is really just also around communication. So just again, real big, reiterating, don't share your big plans and stuff with other people right now. Be like that person at Beyonce's concert. That was it. That was awesome. I gotta do my hair like this more often. Cancer new moon, babe, for the win. Happy Monday.